Hello, welcome to whozwho TV. I'm Nathan and I'm with Binh Rey from Seriously Trademarks.
That's correct.
How are you doing today?
I'm going really well.
Yeah? So tell us a little bit about your business. Serious about trademarks. Are you serious about trademarks?
We are very, very serious about trademarks.
Cool. All right, so tell us a little bit about what you do. What do you do?
Well, we help companies and individuals find a trademarkable name for their business. A lot of business owners think that the business name that they get from ASIC protects them for their brand, and it actually doesn't.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's intellectual property and copyright that you're protecting?
No. Just trademarks. That's
Okay.
what the sign says.
Gotcha.
Seriously Trademark.
So what's the difference between intellectual property and trademark?
Well, intellectual property is the umbrella name for trademarks, patents, copyright, all of the things that encompass protection for a business.
Okay, so why would people come to you? What type of people would come to you?
Okay. The type of people that will come to me would be the ones that do not have a trademark. They own a relatively successful business and they just didn't think they needed. Because without a trademark, your brand's not protected. Yeah.
So it's not as good as just buying a domain. You also need to take these other precautions.
Actually, that's the other thing. People think they've got a domain name, they've got the trading name, they've got an ABN. None of that actually protects your brand.
Wow.
And we've actually had many instances where when one person gets the trademark, the other one is later asked to stop using the brand.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's been a few cases then.
Yeah.
And what inspired you to start up this business?
Well, I actually came from a marketing background and I got a job in trademarks with a lawyer, but I'm not a lawyer myself. With a trademark, we don't do any legal work. We just look at the name of a business, so the brand, and we make sure that no one else actually has the trademark, and then we give advice on whether it's trademarkable or not, and also we can file it on your behalf. You can actually file it yourself, but the problem with filing it by yourself, it's like with anything. You can do your tax yourself. You can go to the.
That's weird. I was just thinking that as well.
You can do it yourself.
No, and you know
what?
what?
If you get it wrong.
No, and
if you
also.
get it wrong,
Well,
you lose time and money.
Well, in the 21st century, you're so capable of so many technologies and so many systems, but that doesn't mean that you can get the full potential or you're fully secure from it.
That's right. I've had people trademark, this is a funny one, a funny story.
Yeah.
They're trademarking a burger name. So instead of trademarking what they're doing, which is selling burgers and the burger, how can you protect a burger? They trademark the bun and the meat in the middle. So they thought they trademarked,
What about the lettuce, tomato and cheese? What about all the other fillings? What about hot dogs, for God's sake?
And they did get the trademark because the name they came up with, they called it the bun, whatever it was, and they got the trademark, but they're not protecting for what they do. What they're doing is they are a caterer, a restaurant. They should have trademarked in the class.
So they got a trademark on the product and not kind of like the extensions and the actual business.
And that's right. So in trademarks, there's 45 classes, and most people don't understand what the 45 classes are. If you don't know what you're doing, you can end up with the wrong trademark. You've just wasted money and you've wasted time. It takes 8 months to get a trademark.
Wow.
Not like 2 weeks, the next day, 8 months.
So instant domains is a lie.
Domain names do not protect you. And if anything, let's say in Australia, you own the domain name, someone owns the trademark in the same area of business, they can actually ask you, let's say if you're, in insurance, and you're, call whozwho, let's say, all right, whozwho.com, even though I know you're not an insurance company. If someone else trademarked whozwho in insurance, and you had, if they own the domain name whozwho.com, but you own the domain, the trademark name, you can ask the other company not to have anything to do with insurance on that website.
Wow.
Which means that website address becomes invalid for what you want to use it for.
Interesting. It seems like there's so many different facets to it.
Yeah.
But thank you for being on the show today. How can people get in contact with you if they do want to start learning more about trademarks or hire you for your services?
Okay, well, they can go to our website, www.seriouslytrademarks.com.au. They can email me, bin@seriouslytrademarks.com.au, and I won't give you my mobile number.
No. Thank you very much, and be sure to get in contact with Seriously Trademark if you are serious about marking your trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.